Alright. Last time at a series of wonders events, you guys managed to discover the real identity of this glass staff, who turns out to be Jarno Elbrick, the one Sildar is actually seeking. You defeated him, kind of intimidate him into revealing a lot of secrets, and you held up your end of the bargain by not slaying him after he reveals his secrets. And in return, like, you kind of took him to the town hall, and like Darren, the town sheriff, kind of greets you guys with a tragedy news where Hamora's uncle has been found dead outside of the town, while the other two of her uncles are remain. Gundren and Nundro are gone, like apparently captured. So you each get a secret invitation of sort. Not all of you, but some of you did, and some of you consider it, some of you accept it, and now it's up to you guys to decide where to next. So, yes. So now, you. Oh? Yes. You can see apparently on the handout there's a letter of Black Spider. Yeah, I know. We know you missed out last one, but yeah. It's 800. Right now, it's 800 XP. You can see in treasure, like, list, there's a bunch of handouts you can find to help you catch up. Yep. So now, you're at the town hall. The townsfolk are now back to their own daily life, and yeah, Darren is standing beside you, as well as Sildar, who's just returned with Hamura, and now you also see Tally just appears out of nowhere. Yeah, and yeah, the town's master is waiting, kind of anxiously aside, just trying to. He appears to be trying to say something, but lack of the courage to do so. He's like, folks, can I trouble you guys with something? You know, there's as you can see, he just started a lot, like you can see on the post, like we got ourselves a orc trouble near Wyvern Tor. I mean, and Darren at this time says, just not saying anything, but looks at Harbin, the town master, harsh. It's like, how dare you trouble our guest? And then Harbin just stopped. He's like, oh, okay. Just so you know, yeah. There's orc trouble near Wamator. We paid handsome rewards, and then he just starts off. Yeah, he just couldn't take the sight and just starts off. Yeah. What would you like to do at this moment? It's completely up to you. Yes. Darren on the side says yes, but however, like as I heard from my friend Viking here, appears to be you guys also received a quest from Sister Gabriel. I mean, yeah, yeah. Hmm. But it sounds like this one was pretty urgent. I mean, for Harbian, the orcs aren't gonna go anywhere. I mean, they're just always there. So, unless they suddenly decide to invade us, which I highly doubt it, Vandalen is not any size as well as he used to be. Yes. Uh, but sadly, Darren says I'll only accompany you to Coneyberry to meet Agatha. Uh, I'm just too old to to fight with orcs, and yeah, forgive an old adventurer who just wants his retired life, peace, and quiet. Yeah. Which I believe they're wise as well. Yes, that's good to know. Okay. Darren doesn't say anything once he heard that. He's like, he understands. Yeah. Okay. So, do you guys wish to? Okay. Like he lays down the map. You're now outside of town hall, so he lays down the map on the bulletin, and then just points out where Agatha's lair is supposed to be. And it turns out, I'm just gonna switch to you guys to the map. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Darren on the side adds, yes, just treat her with respect. That's all she. You know, banshees. They're not. They die because they're of their own vanity, and yeah, especially for Agatha, she's couldn't take disrespectful demeanors. So yeah, keep that in mind. Go ahead. Well, I'm afraid that's a story lost in a long time. Her, however, her famous dealing with, I'm sure you have heard the Drow Ranger, Durden. Yes. Uh, apparently, the Drow hero kind of annoyed her. Uh, let's just say they didn't part in pleasant ways. Yeah, go ahead.
Anything about
Hmm. Roll for either history or arcana check to see if you know the backstory of Agatha. Hmm. Okay. Not everyone knows. with Suit's knowledge, you kind of gather that you kind of know banshees, how banshees come to be. Like, they're in their past life, they're elves whose beauty is beyond imaginable. And however, instead of using them as a instrument to like help make the world a better place, they kind of use it to do devious stuff, like try to charm others into their own biddings, and like, yeah, just all sorts of like, not necessarily bad, but like not also what they're supposed to do. Like, yes, in a manipulative ways. So yeah, when they dies, and usually it's died because of magical curses, they turn into banshees. Yeah, and however, even with your high knowledge, like of history and all your recordings, Agatha's record is like way beyond like, so like it's way beyond ancient times. So you couldn't recall. All you can remember is how banshees come to be. But as for the history of Agatha, it's probably lost in history. You'll have to find a specific parchment or a record in order to uncover that. Yeah. Yeah, probably. You know a little bit. Like they're undead, they're mean, but Agatha, this one, like some of the banshees are worse. Like they decay because when they die, they decay like in a horrible way, both in spiritual and in a like form. So the longer they die, the worse they become, and they will gradually turn into just random attacking like anyone who dare to cross them. But Agatha is a little bit different. Like she still holds a certain degree of sanity. So that's why no one has ever posed out a request to like cut her down, because although she's being like evil per se, but she's not particularly interested in attacking random strangers unless they make a mess of their house of sort. Yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, or just basically avoid annoying her. That's it. Yes, that's it. Also, Suits, did you start reading your spellbook? Yes, from Glassstaff. All right. The moment you opened up the book, a piece of parchment falls out. The texture, though old and withered, appears to be some sort of scale skin. Glowing in a shimmering, faint red aura, there are a list of body parts sketched alongside some weird parchments and strange formulas. The drawings are so disturbingly realistic that you almost miss out a small acronym of AN signed at the bottom.
These.
Roll for Arcana check. This one is Arcana. You know nothing of how these formula works, or how these body parts, where this body part's from. So you basically have no idea. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yes. Right. So, are you guys gonna be on your way? Just for the record, Darren adds on, it takes 6 days of travel to Coneyberry, so if you guys want to replenish your supplies, this will be a great time to do so. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it scribbles to you like you're trying really hard to remember, but yeah, it's beyond your reach. It's like, yeah. No, that's fine. It's okay. All right. Yeah. Uh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. So just if you want, just hand her the bag of holding, and yeah. All of your loots, basically. Yeah, buried. Yes. Okay. You easily grab the wrapped up body parts from, yeah, you know who, and yeah, it's out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, the gold dice itself is worth like 100. The rubies, it's about 50 gold piece. So a total sum of 150 gold piece each. Like one. Yes. Well, I believe the yeah, I believe the dice set is for Tali to keep. I mean, that's what I recall last time. Okay. So yeah, Darren adds oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like it's up to you guys to decide. That's like you guys know. Yep. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yep. That works. Mhm. Oh, and Riveni, yeah, you have the staff. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. You're so close to winning. So close. Yeah, 50%. All right. So Darren thought you guys didn't know, so he said, uh, if you guys want to sell the equipment, Lionsgate will be a perfect place to deal with. Holly is a great merchant, I would say. If a merchant is in any aspect great. Mm-hmm. So, do you guys part ways, or do you guys all go together? Okay. Anyone else? Oh, okay. So you take that one for yourself and ready to sell that when you get there? Okay. So the three of you arrived at the Lionsgate. Halia is nowhere to be seen at this moment. However, one of her staff, standing right there, he's like normal, average-looking guy, like with brown hairs and like tattered clothing, and yeah, he just sits there yawning and not really hyped when you guys arrived. Yes, not really hyped. Like he appears to you like someone who's ready to, like, slack off on their duty, but somehow you guys appeared and ruined his day. He was like, yes, how may I help you? Presented, I guess. Ching ching ching. The moment he saw that, like, all the loot you guys have, his eyes just glows. It's like, wait a second. Wait for me for just a second. And he rushes behind. He's like, boss, we got a loot. No, not loot. We got a huge sum of merchandise. You might want to see this. Yes, a sum of merchandise. He's like too, like, shocked from seeing all this. And like after a few seconds, you heard how hard it is for a lady to get a nap. Like, why can't you just handle it? Like, and you see Holly just rubbing her eyes, just comes out. Apparently she's taking a nap as well. So he's like, oh, you. Like, when she sees Holly, she's like, okay, yeah. And then her eyes focused on all the treasures you guys have, and she's like, that's interesting. I'm assuming you're gonna sell them all of this. Okay. And because there's company besides you, so she kind of like taps in like secret handshake style in Thieves Camp, saying, are you back for what we discussed as well? Go ahead. That's a detail we'll discuss later, privately. Okay? Then she just, like, you guys see her, like, Tali and Holly are just talking like normal. So you didn't notice anything. Yes, just Thieves Can is a combination of both handshakes as well as language parts. Like, they use simple terms, but the message is hidden within, like a cipher. Yes. No, if you are not paying attention, you won't be noticing. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. And she's like sees all the merchandise and she lists out all the like pricing a little bit lower than you expect, about 100 gold piece lower than you assume. Yes, but business is business. I will. If that's the case, well. Yes, it's a quarterstaff. Okay. Well, I guess if that's the case, I'll give you a little bit extra. And she's like calculating. By the way, Ravani, do you present the jade statue? Okay. This is a fine piece. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Scrolls, like magical items, I assume you guys just keep them. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I'll give you a total. You know, the weapons are not exactly my dealings. If you wish to sell them, maybe call Brandon's. I assume he's still in town, right? I haven't met him quite some time. So the total will be 530 gold pieces for all of your items, except the weapons. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, you can just drag and drop all the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you just switch the cog wheel and go to the second checkbox. There's a use Windows pops for characters, and then you can do that. Yeah, and then just click on the character sheet if you wish to. Oh, and do you present the silver pouch, the silk pouch contain like? Do you present this one? Yeah, the silk. Okay, then the price will be different because she missed that part. She missed the silk pouch. She's like, oh, okay. I think that will count on something extra. Yep. And she's like doing the math right now, really hard, really hard. Okay. You should be able to. Oh, hold on. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. That will be my bad. Uncheck this checkbox. Sorry. The use Windows pop out is for when, if you want to use it as separate Windows, but now like apparently you want the companion to be dragged. So yeah, my bad. That will be my bad. Okay. So you're not selling the alchemy supplies. Okay. Uh. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. It's fine. It's fine. So that will be 760 gold piece. in sum. Mm-hmm. Well, and she taps in, like, unless you fulfill our bargain. She's like, yeah. It's entirely up to you. Like, if, like, she's tapping, like, if you accept the offer, then we can talk. Okay. And, like, if anyone's not looking, she slides over under the money. She slides over as well as a small parchment to Tolly. Yeah. You can see right now. Yep. You can see right now. Yep. And she's also adds on to 800. Yep. That'll be 800 total. Yep. At the moment you grab the, do you grab the letter, Sally? At the moment you grab the letter, you feel a slight tingling sensation, and you see, like, the parchment, there's a thumbprint on it already, and it appears to be yours, which you have no idea how that happens. Contract is a contract. Well, I believe that's the that's all we have for today. So, yeah. No, she advised you guys to go to Brandon's. Yeah. Very well. Good day to you. And she closed the door. Yep. So, do you guys wish to travel to Brandon's? Like, it's just about 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So you guys approach to Brandon's, and the blacksmith is still hammering down harsh. Like, yeah. He just, this time he's not hearing any of you guys coming, so he's like, bing, 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 just continuous hammering. Okay, you heard a hissing sound when he drops the sword into the bucket of water. He's like, ah, another fine piece, and he throws that back to the back end of the shop. Greetings, customers. How may I help you today? Oh, I see you guys have some merchandise for me. Let's see if that is worth anything. And he just, yeah. He just examines all the items. Yeah. Yeah. You just, when the moment you pull out everything from the bag of holding, his interest is more in the bag of holding instead of the items. But yeah, he's been professional, not to show that too obviously. He just, okay, start examining the item in a professional way. He just, okay. After everything, yep, okay. So yeah, I'm assuming you already on for the task, Viking. You're already away, so yeah. Which one? Let's see. Was it in your belongings? I'm not sure where it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just put it in. I mean, if you wish to, just put it in. Okay. Mm-hmm. So he examines them. He's like, well, I'm reluctant to say they are broken. However, they are like not fresh out of like a smith like me. And it appears to me that no one's been taking care of these weapons as well. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, at the moment Homura meant everything, Brandon was like, you magic users. She gave you the look. You magic users. Alright, fine. Like, she. No, he kind of gives you a look of. A true smith should be using hands rather than magic to repair the items. He just says that, but yeah. Yeah, he's like still a little bit grumpy for seeing you use magic. It's out of a smith's pride for but yeah, but not in a mean way. He's just kind of judging. Yeah, kind of judging. That's all. Yeah. All right. So if that's the case, I'll give you 200 for all of the weapons. He just which I assume you also sell a bunch of stuff to Holly, which makes you guys rich at this point. I'm not saying rich people deserves a lower price, but that's the total I can offer. And he just reaches out to his counter and just pulls out all of his coins. He's like, that's all I have at the moment. So he just puts it on the table. Take it or leave it. Just says that. Okay. Alright, so you guys receive 200 gold pieces. He just scrubs away all the weapons and just put it behind the counter. Yep. And that's it. Yep. Yeah. No, not per person. In total. Yeah, you guys got 1,000. Yep. Yes. That's correct. Alright. The moment you walk out of Brandon Smith, a like delightful red-haired halfling just appears to be coming your direction, and she's like, "Ah, hello, travelers. Greetings. Yeah. Ah, yeah, probably. Ah, name's Bree. Bree Somber. Nice to meet ya. Like you see, like she's got a like mischievous smile and wondrous voice. She just appears to have a short, curvy, red hair, and it looks no more than 25 years old. With dark blue eyes and healthy pinkish skins that looks a little bit too tender for and to be an experienced traveler. Yeah. You just gonna present. Yeah. And she shakes you back. It's a her. A female halfling. I'm gonna present the picture here so you guys can see. Yeah, the picture is a little bit jagged, but yeah, you get the gist of it. Yeah, it's a she. What's your guys dealing here? Like, if you don't mind me asking. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. And she's like, yeah, me, myself, and my partner. And she drags, like someone behind her. You see, not a usual sighting of someone that looks like this. Let me just pull it out for you. It looks dark-ish skin. Not really someone you will see in the upper ground, basically. Darkish skin and like long ears and short, like dwarf-like or halfling-like height. So, whoops, missing the picture here, but yeah. Meet Warna Wonderstone. As you can see, sorry, I currently lack the picture here. So yeah, you just have to imagine. Yeah, you can easily tell he's a deep gnome, which is very uncommon to see on the surface ground. So, yeah, and he kind of just nods. He's like, "Call me Vor for short. That's all I need." Yeah, nice to meet ya. You guys seems like experienced travelers. With judging by your magic weapon over there, and Vor just points at the staff of defense, and he pulls out something like some sort of a campus-like. You assume it's an artifact, and he looks a little bit at the campus, and close it, and then approach. Hamura. Greetings. Vor, just call me Vor. Yeah, and he shakes Hamura's hand if she lets him. Okay. The moment he shakes your hand, you see he distinctively used the opposite hand to shake your forged hand, like the one with the runes and all the metallic texture. And when he shakes your hand actually glows in a small but like white light. Just as I expected. Fine craftsmanship. And he like at this moment you see him like just hands all over your arm. It looks weird, but like Bree at this moment, she says, forgive more. He's I don't know if you guys ever heard of this career path, but he's an artificer. He loves creating artifacts that and enchant them with magical abilities. That's what he does. Yeah. And for me, she just, no one asked her, but she just introduced, I'm a bard. Like, judging by the name, you can tell. Yeah. She gave you a wink. Like, ding. Yeah. And like, Vor, after he examines, after Vor examines your arm, appreciates your arm, he's kind of like, that's amazing. However, the compass tells me you have something far, far valuable. Yeah, the compass. It's something I crafted to help me find interesting objects. And as Suits can see, the compass actually resembles your tattoo. Like, in a physical way. It looks a little bit alike, but it's not entirely the same. Yeah. That's a fine coincidence, I guess. Yeah, from what I came from, let's just say he's not a deity around there. Yeah, Bree adds, we come from the city of Lux. I don't think any of you might have heard it. It's a faraway land. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Roll for any of you guys want to check. Just roll for history check to see if you recall what this place is. Well, sadly, none of you guys notice. Like, none of you guys have ever heard the city called Lux. Yeah. She tries to describe more, but you guys all see Vor just hits her like elbow punch and stops her from talking. She's like, ugh. All right, yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to talk that much. Yeah. Yeah, she obviously tries to tell you guys more, but Vor's like keep her on a tight leash. You guys get the sense that Vor is actually the leader of this small team. Like, yeah, only two of them, but he's the leader. Yes, I believe so. I believe so. And she carefully glances at Vor. Vor just sighs. Well, I guess we'll be on our way. But if any of you ever travels to our city or to our lovely home, remember to visit Wanderlust. It's a magic shop I opened up where you can find practically anything. And he just nods at you guys, and Bree just say, I guess it's time to part our ways. Farewell, guys. And like both of them just walks out of the town. Yeah, she waves back. Yeah. Yeah. And at this moment, switch team to Viking. You approach at the widow and her daughter's gate, and you knock on the door. They greet you, and then they kind of grateful that you brought back the corpses of their husband and father. And yeah, she thank you and do offer to help bury the corpse. Okay. Thank you so much. Just follow me. The family graveyard. It's on this way. Yeah, and she leads you to uh just a graveyard, and yeah. Besides the tombstone, you see like generations of townsfolk just lies around. Yeah, and yeah. The tombstone is not that big, but apparently she already have an empty grave for you to just properly bury it, because she kind of expect this to happen. Yep. She's like, if you would be so kind, just lay him down, please. Yeah. 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 Do you also perform a ritual? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. She. You don't see the mother or the daughter crying, for you assume they already shed enough of tears, so they're just standing, like kind of in numb, in a way. Yeah, and yeah, she grabs both of your hands and kiss at them, like bows really low. Just thank you, couldn't thank you enough. And she walks inside, just with her daughter. Calm, Nat. You don't have to see this. And yeah, they close the door. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, like it's not hard. The dirt, the all the dirt is like easy to just pull them in. Like I mean, yeah, yeah, true. Yeah. So you take about an hour to properly bury the body, and with sweats like all over your body, but yeah, it's fine. You're not wearing armors at this point. Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. So wrong on so many levels. But yeah. Anyway, you finish the burial, and it's about at this moment it's about kind of an afternoon, about 2, you assume. So yeah. You finish your burial, and do you wish to go back to the tavern and take a shower or something? Just yeah. She thank you, and you guys part ways. Yeah. So you walk. Yeah. So you walk back to the inn to get a proper rest and shower and stuff, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So do you guys like? It'll take you about an hour to finish shower and dress up properly. Do you guys also gather up at the inn at this moment? Okay. So I'll just assume you guys finish selling your weapons and just drinking at the lobby, basically. Yeah. So once you guys are done, everything's set, Darren shows up. He's not with you guys the whole time. He has other business to attend to, but at this moment, I think he thinks no, he actually receives a message from the innkeeper, and he was like, okay, yeah. She just shows up, knowing that you guys are ready to go, and yeah, he also prepared you guys for some horses, like for the travel. So he's like, yeah, you guys already. Because last time you guys said you were gonna take a long rest before everything starts. So I assume it's already next day. It's already after the day you defeat and the townsfolk and all that kind of stuff. Yep. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Swap spells, prepare everything. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you can shape. Yeah, you can shape it at your will. I mean, so yeah, it's up to you. Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Darren approaches you guys and says, "I have the horses ready, and if you guys are ready, we can be on our way." Nice. Okay. So you guys are ready just to set foot to Agatha's lair. So at this moment, you guys are now traveling. So I will roll. Yeah, for reasons. Yeah, animal handling. Yes. So I'll say, the first night of travel, uh, it takes since it takes 6 days to travel to Coneyberry. The first night, do you guys wish to stay watch? Like, okay. So roll a perception for me. Whoever is taking the second shift. Yeah, like it depends on how you guys want to like. Okay, yeah. So on Tolly, roll a perception check for me. Well, you see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Slash roll. Okay. You see four like shady small figures just tries to like move up to your camp. Like they're trying really hard to be discreet, but they're not. Yes. Like okay. Yeah. As you guys heard, like sorry, you're now at this page. Yay. I'm gonna have to drag everyone to here. Yeah, let's see, drag everyone, at least. Yeah, because you're not wearing any armor in your sleep. Yeah, wake up. Okay, so, yeah, definitely. Like I'll just say, you wrap yourself up in your cloak for when you sleep, and you wake up half naked. Yeah. your Do you take your arm off when you sleep? I'll have to record that. Okay. So yeah, I have to remember that. All right. So Tolly make her first move. Roll for attack. Yeah. Ooh, that's definitely a hit. Roll for damage. So you see the dagger just swoop, and like, yeah, it's not heavy. Like the damage blow is not heavy, but like you dealt some chunk of it. You heard the creature just yells, "Ark!" and he just says, "They found us! Attack!" And yeah, you see appears out of the shadow, four hobgoblin just trying to get a jump on you guys, but yeah, they failed. So initiative time. Roll for initiative. Everyone, roll for initiative. Nice. That was amazing. Nice. Let's see. So token. That's weird. It's not showing anything. Come on. Okay. Now that works. Okay. So, in that case, Tolly will go first. Yeah, since she's the bright, the one that's staying watch. Yeah. This one. The one on the bottom left. The one on the bottom left. Bing bing. Yep. Roll for attack. Whoops. The short sword kind of darts off, like not entirely hitting anything, just goes off. So you kind of lost your short sword. Yep. Yes, because the hand slip, stuff like that happens. Yep, and that will be the end of your turn. Or yeah, use your bonus action to disengage and dash back. Okay. Now that will be the end of your turn. Now it's the Hobgoblin's turn. Hobgoblin is pretty pissed. This one is pretty pissed. He's gonna charge at you. He's gonna make an attack. Why is it gone? Why is it gone? Hobgoblin. Let's see. Yes, that is gonna be disadvantage on him. And luckily, with the disadvantage, he's gonna miss you. So you see him pulls out his longsword, just try to take a chunk out of you, but fails. Like, yeah, because Viking at this point, though not wearing armor and like cloak wrapped around him, yeah, naked, basically, he managed to use his weapon to kind of deflect the Hobgoblin's longsword. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And yeah, so that will be this guy. That'll be the end of this guy's turn. He's gonna roar angrily, and the other guy is gonna charge in and kind of just trying to hit Viking who's naked on the floor. No, you have advantage being hilarious. Yeah. Not entirely. I assume he just takes off his, like, whatever armor he's wearing. Well, it's up to him. Like, how he sleeps is up to him. I'm not in the charge of how he sleeps at night. Okay. If you say so. You're butt naked. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Just too comfortable. Just way too comfortable. So yeah, now the other guy is gonna, from north side, he's gonna charge in at Homura. He's like, kill the dwarves! Yeah, he missed it entirely. Like, probably it's because your butt naked situation is too hilarious. He just laughs when he tried to strike you. Ha! Small. Tiny. He just says that. And the other guy is gonna take a swing at Homura. Because you're off armor and you're not sleeping with your arms on, you're gonna get hit. Yes. And the longsword actually slashes quite deep into your forearm, and you take 9 points of slashing damage. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And that'll be the end of this guy's turn. And yeah, actually, no, he's gonna twist his blade a little bit harder, actually. So you take extra 7 damage. He's gonna actually twist its blade. Yeah, that is gonna hurt. And the final guy, he's the leader of sort because he's wearing a different hat. He charges in. Yeah, he's like, Kill the wizards! Kill the cat first! And he lunges at you. That's with your armor class, you're not sleeping with your mage armor on. I'll rule that. So yeah, you see a menacing creature just standing right in front of you, and the longsword just swings at your forehead. You manage to dodge a little bit, but the longsword actually cuts off the fur on your waist, so a little bit on your left waist. It's not much. You take 9 points of slashing damage because he twists his blade the moment he slashes you. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. So that will be the end of Hobgoblin's turn. Now it's Suit's turn. Suits, what are you gonna do? You just woke up and someone just cut the chunk out of you. It's not linked to your character sheet. I don't know why. That is weird. Okay, so you have your aura on. Yep. Okay. Go hide behind the trees. Okay. No. I'm gonna say because you use your. Oh wait. Yeah, you have movement. Sorry. Go ahead. So you use your action to disengage, and yeah. So I'll say you can climb up to 10 feet of this tree. Yeah. No, actually 15 feet. Sorry, 15 feet. Because you disengage. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, do you wish to do anything else? Okay. So that'll be the end of your turn. You guys all see Sue just like a cat, just meow, and just dart off into the trees. Yeah. Yeah, and remaining, you just woke up. You see your feline friend just disappears into the distance, and what would you like to do? Yeah. In her vision, because she doesn't have night vision, she doesn't have dark vision, so I would say she only sees you run into the darkness. Yeah, so what would you like to do? There's a campfire, I would say. There's a campfire in here because you sleep in the middle of a square. So you'll see probably this far. Like with the campfire's light, you can see their faces. You can see the hobgoblins' faces, but you can't see further. Yeah, so if you move out of the fire, you can still see them, but like if you move a little bit further, you can't. Like if you move to here, you can't see anything because the trees and all that kind of stuff just blocking your view. Okay. So the usual orange energy just feels in between your palms, and you just push really hard, and a firebolt plunges at the goblin. Let's see if it hits. Sadly, you just woke up. You're not really frequent in this kind of night battle, so your fireball hit the tree behind him. Just. And what would you like to do now? Like, would you like to move or use your bonus action for something? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you just moves backwards, I assume? Okay. So you move backwards and hide behind the tree. That will be the end of your turn. And now it's Hamora's turn. Hamora, you just woke up. You're in a bad mood. Someone just cut you really, really harsh. Yes. You just woke up in 1 hit point situation. Shit. How the fuck did that happen? Oh no. Okay. So you channel your divine energy, and glowing golden lights just channel coursing through your body. You heal for 3 hit points, and that will be your action. Okay, just heal. Heal! Don't die on myself. Yeah, so yeah. This time the words you chanted actually heals you better. So you're now at 10 hit points. Like, yeah. It's not much, but yeah, at least you're back on your feet. Yeah. Stuff like that just happens. So yeah. So do you wish to move or just stay there? Yeah, he'll probably hit you. So yeah, that will be the end of your turn. Now it's Viking's turn. Viking, you just help Charlie block off one hobgoblin's attack. And yeah, what would you like to do? Yeah. He said 2 words, small and tiny. He just grins. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh my god. It's gonna burn your junk first. No, I'm just saying. Oh my god. So you're gonna dick fight him, basically. Okay. I'll roll that. So wait. It's a 1. No, it's a 1 point of when if you see fist, it's always 1 point. So I'll rule body parts as well as fists. Yeah. Because you're using your body part. If you're using anything else, like a twig, I'll allow you to have a 1d4. Oh my. The wonder of D&D. Oh my god. Roll a 1d20. For these circumstances, I'll allow you add your strength modifier to it. You definitely hit him with your junk. So here's so you roll no, you don't roll anything. You just 1 plus your 1d6. Yeah. So he looks at you in shock when you thirst your junk at him, and it actually hits. He's he's probably too disgusted, trying to trying to just erase the very spot you just touched, and it bursts into flames. He just he just hit me with his junk, his tiny junk, and he just yells, just oh my god, the wonder of D&D. Yeah, so is that gonna be the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right. Now it's Tully's turn. You see your friend there just do the unspeakable. And you're playing. Yeah. Oh my god. What would you like to do? Yeah, so oh my god. Alright, so do you wish to move there? Tully? If you I will say this one is too shocked to do anything. Yeah. I'll say this one is too shocked to do opportunity attacks on you because for reason you know. So yeah, you just walks over to the other guy. What would you like to do? Holy shit. Yeah, just oh. Okay, so because remember you just lost your short sword. Yeah, so I would say you hit him with your offhand. You don't hit him with your offhand, but you still get to use it. So offhand attack fails, and you're now looking at a equally shocked goblin whose friend has been. All right, let's just not speak of that. So that would be the end of your turn. Okay, now it's the goblin's turn. This one is trying really hard to put out the flame as well as rub off his body, so he's not gonna do shit. This guy, he's gonna take a swing at you for just trying to put you. He's gonna take a swing on Viking, just trying to put you down before you do the unspeakable to him. So he just lunges at you with his long sword. What's your AC at this point? 18? Huh? 18? Okay. 13? Okay, so he hits you with his longsword, dealing 6 points of slashing damage as well as 7 points of extra amount of handling. So a total of 13 points of damage. He's like, die, tiny man, die. He just keeps swinging at you. And the other guy, oops, nope, going back. This dude, he's gonna move back, and he's gonna try to switch into range weapons because he doesn't want to stay anywhere near you. So Hamura, you get the opportunity. Yes, you two, Tali and Hamura, you both get opportunity attacks because he's like, nope, I'm out of here. Just roll for attack. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so roll for damage for Tali, but Homura just miss him by inches. He Yeah, he takes 4 points of damage. Yeah. Your sneak attack. Nice. So total 6 points of damage. And yeah. Like your Warhammer actually helps Tolly to distract the hobgoblin enough to attack him. So yeah, that'll work. And this guy is gonna drop his sword and reaches out for his longbow on the back and try to shoot. And it completely misses Viking. Just his hands is shaking. And the final guy, so that'll be the end of this guy's turn. The final guy, he's gonna try to look for the 2 disappeared wizards. He just leave them alone. Just kill the wizard first. And he just walks around and sees. Let's see how far he can go. Yeah, he actually sees Rainy and just charges at her with his longsword. Holy shit, that's a crit. So with a crit, you take 9 points. How much? You're immediately down. Like you take 16 points of slashing damage and you're down on the floor. You're just like, I got 1. Yes. And yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. If you use shield, which I'll allow. If you use shield. It's if you can't find it, it's in the treasure list. You go to the loot and banking, and you can see that. In the last star. It actually, you know what? It actually grants you a +1 on AC if you haven't put that in. Yeah, so you need to make sure you have all this stuff right. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Well, yeah. I would say the staff grants you reaction to do that. So yeah. How much would that be? 17. So if you have a +5, right? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be +6. So originally you have 13, now it'll be 19. So yeah, you however, it's a crit. I was wrong. It's a crit. So yeah. Yeah, that won't make any difference. So you just plunges into your sleep. That will be the end of his turn. Now it's Sue's turn. Your friend is down. You just saw Rainy try to hold up her staff. However, the sheer might of the hobgoblin is too strong, so she's down before the staff can react. So what would you like to do? Just steal it from the corpse. That's all. Okay. You can do that. But yeah, I'll say you can easily do that. It's like 15 feet. It's nothing. If you're on the ground, yes, you can. Okay, but like I said, you'll have disadvantage when you do attack spells around melee characters. Yep. So you are here now. Yeah, in the aura. So he'll take how much damage? Shooting aura. He will take 5 points of damage. Okay. So he's like he's struck by this weird ripples in the air. He's like, wizards, gotta kill you. Yeah. Yes. So, Hex Wisdom, nice. So, which bolt? Go for it. Does the shielding aura... Oh, even with disadvantage, you hit him. Harsh. Just... Mm-hmm. Okay. So, a beam of crackling purple energy actually lances out towards the hobgoblin, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and him. So he's like, roll for damage. Roll for damage. Nice. You don't even need the hex to blast him into oblivion. So you just see the arcing lightning just strikes him, and for a moment he seems to withstand the lightning damage, but eventually the purple arcane power just electrify him into ashes, so he's down. Just pulverized. I don't know. Does she? Rainy chart your inventory. So that will be a no. Okay. Next round. Do you have a potion on yourself? Oh, and just so you know, a drinking potion action will drinking a potion will, or help someone drink a potion will take an action. So yeah. And that'll be the end of Suit's turn. Now it's Raini's turn. Rainy, make a death saving throw. Roll a death save. It's on your character sheet. You can see that. Yep. Yeah.
Save.
Oh, you barely makes it on this one. So yeah, nice. That'll be the end of your turn. Now it's Hamura's turn. Hamura, there are still enemies surrounding you. What would you like to do? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. You were here, right? You were here. This, besides Tolly, right? So this guy is gonna make an opportunity attack, if that's okay. Okay, so it's an action. It's a cantrip, so it requires an action. Luckily, with Tully shifting around the hobgoblin entirely misses you. So just, hey, where are you going? Yeah, nice. It's their turn for a miss. So you cast Spirit the Dying on Riveni. Riveni just immediately goes into calm state. Yeah. So now it's Viking's turn. Viking, you just almost put to death by the hobgoblin. What would you like to do? Okay. Okay. Please speak the full sentence before you know, because you're butt naked and we're worried. So at this point, you were saying you're gonna touch yourself. Yeah, dramatic pause. So yeah, you healed for enough amount. Oh, lay on hands, right? So yeah, you're almost back on your feet. So what would you like to do now? You still have the Searing Smite on the guy. It lasts for a minute, so yeah, it's still on. Yeah, and he fails. Like he was too much in shock, so he's just failing every time he's trying to make it. Okay. So 9 points of damage, shield of faith on yourself. Okay. If because the searing smite is a concentration spell, you won't be able to cast shield of faith unless you want to drop it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, the concentration remains. Imagine this: you have to stay focused. Like, you can't play 2 games at once, or you can. How should I put this? The focus is something tricky. Like, you can only maintain 1 focus at a time. That is why some magical items it's so wonderful because they help you maintain 2 concentration at a time. Yeah. So yeah. If you, I will say this: if you wish to end the effect of Searing Smite, I will say you can do the Shield of Faith. Do you wish to do that? Okay. Okay, so the smite is over. This guy is not burning. He's kind of relieved, but he's scared seeing you. Scared hell seeing you. And that'll be the end of your turn. Now it's Tolly's turn. Tolly, what would you like to do? Okay. Nope. Even with his shock state, you still failed. So, okay. Okay, so cool. Yeah, so I'll just assume you just pull out the other one from your holding. Yeah, and yeah, so not bad, not bad. You actually hit him, like scraped him, but it's something. It's still something. So you see him like scraped, but he's kind of glad because you just realize he exposed the part where Viking touched and let you scrape it. So he's like kind of in a relief. He almost in his eyes he almost says thank you. But yeah. But the gratefulness is just for a moment, so he's still gonna attack you. Actually, no. This guy is gonna surround Viking and just make his attack on Viking. He's making it his personal quest to end your life. So, let's see how he does it. Yeah, 15? Okay, so he still hits. Not much. Only for 2 points of damage. So, yeah, you see him plunge his sword at you. Oh, no, sorry. 7 points of slashing damage. My bad. So, you see him slash down, like, real hard. Yeah. And taking 7 points of damage. Yeah. So he's like, haha, I got you. And the other guy is actually gonna reach out for Tully. He's like, I'm not gonna be near of this guy. He's gonna just move away. And yeah, you get an opportunity attack for him moving away. Okay, nice. You definitely hits him for 5 points of damage. He's like, Urgh! Taking a chunk out of his back. So yeah, that's nice. And the other dude is gonna step aside. He sees, he actually tries to see this one this way. Let's see, 15, 30 feet. He's gonna reach out to here, and he's gonna take a shot at Suits, the cat fella who just end his friends. He's like, nope, I'm gonna take you. Yep. It's a crit. So you take. Luckily, the damage is not that high, actually. You take 4 plus 7, 11 points of piercing damage. Yeah, 11 points. Okay, so you're down and your aura is off at this point. Yep. So, yep. And you're down. Plunge into your sleep. He's like, I got the cat! And that will be the end of their turn. Now it's Sue's turn. Make a death saving throw for me. And that's a fail. You see the wound starts to pour out more blood from the piercing part. All right. Nice. So, Riveni, you're conscious. You're now still unconscious, but you're now not making any death saves. So I would say you can. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Let me check Spare the Dying to see if that brings you back to consciousness. Yeah. Yeah. So you're stabilized. You're back on 1 HP. So yeah. So what would you like to do? Mm-hmm. like at this range, barely. Like, because the tree is in your way. If you move to this spot, okay, you can definitely see him. Yep, just okay. Go ahead. Roll for attack. Sadly, the fire spot looks too bright for you, and you hit the campfire. So yeah, like this dude is a little bit frightened when he sees fire, but yeah, as you miss, he's like grins at you, and that will be the end of your turn. Or would you like to move? Okay. So that'll be the end of your turn. Hamura, now it's your turn. Do you wish to help your friends who's dying? Oh, you don't have to move if you can just cast it over here if you wish to. So, but it's up to you. You move. Okay. So you move to your feline friend, and he's now back on 1 HP. Yep. You see the blood pouring that was pouring out stopped, like magically stopped. But yeah. Is that the end of your turn, or do you wish to use your bonus action for something? Okay, that will be the end of your turn. Yeah, now it's Viking's turn. Viking, you heard something from a distance coming forward. You assume, because you guys travel with Darren, but he was getting some fresh water on the far end, so he wasn't at the camp at the moment. But now you assume whoever is coming forward is Darren, or else there will be more monsters. Depends. So what would you like to do? Okay, go ahead. Nice, it's a crit. So you hit him with ease and take him down. Actually, you see the sword just plunges through his neck. He's just gurgle in blood, but now he's completely dead. Yep. So is that the end of your turn, or okay? Okay. Okay, that will be the end of your turn. Now it's Tolly's turn. Tolly, what would you like to do? Oh yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna put it back on. 15. That. 15. Okay, so both of your dagger misses. Yeah, it's like yeah, with your backhand and forehand, he just dodges. It just doesn't care. But now I guess that'll be the end of your turn. Yeah. Now it's their turn. So before their turn start, you heard is there trouble? I'm coming. And yeah, you see Darren charging out from the distance, just into the fray. He just, oh my gosh, hobgoblins! And he just charges towards, yeah, towards the hobgoblin, and he takes a swing. Let's see how well he does it. Whoops. He's because he's holding a water skin on his right hand, so he's not really well handling his weapon on left hand. So yeah, he misses, and he spilled the water a little bit. He's like, aging, what a bitch. And that will be the end of his turn. Initiative time. Let's see. 2. Okay. He's got an 18 on initiative. But he's gonna go. Actually, he's gonna go behind you guys. Like, at the end of the turn. So, the hobgoblin is gonna take a swing at Darren. He's like, yeah, this. Not necessarily. Yeah, actually, it does because you're style. So yeah, disadvantage. Let's see how he does it. Disadvantage. He's definitely gonna miss. So you see him taking a swing, a slash. It cuts open the water skin Darren was holding, but it misses Darren entirely. It's like, an hour's work gone. Darren's so pissed right now, and this other dude is gonna move slightly backwards. You think he's gonna bolt? He's like, he's hiding behind the trees. So probably Homura can see him, but yeah, Suits not so much because he's hiding directly behind the trees. So yeah. And that'll be the end of their turn. So now it's Suit's turn. You're not almost dying anymore. So what would you like to do? Darren's back, which is good news. Okay. You can see him at this point. Yeah. Whoops. You can see him at this point. No. It's an action. I checked that last time. It takes an action to drink a healing potion. Okay. Do you wish to move your hex onto him first? Yeah, true. Do you wish to cast it again? Okay, then 12 of the Dead it is. So, okay. Yeah, he's already taken damage. So let's see if he makes it. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't make it. So the 12 of the Dead actually rings a loud noise, and you see the black energy just starts to ease into his under his skin, into his armor, and into his body. He's like, ugh. He's still standing, but he's not looking good. That will be the end of your turn, I guess. Oh, you're gonna use your feline agility to move back. Okay, cool. And now that'll be, yeah. So you can just move backwards if you wish to. Okay, so that'll be the end of your turn. You all see Suits just darts out, casts something, and then darts back. Yeah, and Hamura, now that will be your turn. What would you like to do? Oh, nice. Roll for attack. Go for it. Well, I don't see anything. I think it's because the sheet is incorrect. Let's see. Sacred Flame. I'm gonna see. No, it looks like it works. I don't know why it's not working. You know what? Drag the compendium to your spells again to see if that works. Sacred Flame. That is so weird. Alright, I'm gonna help you do that. There it goes. That is because I touched it. And yeah, let's see if that works. So, dexterity save. He fails, actually. So you see the Sacred Flame, originally it's like a little bit arced, and you assume it's not gonna hit, but you heard a fire burn to flesh kind of noise, like scorching sound. It's like ah, and this guy just dies. Just yeah, 1 hit point is enough. He's yep. And is that going to be the end of your turn, or do you wish to move? Okay, so that'll be the end of your turn. Now it's Rivani's turn. Rivani, you see your friend just dispatched. You heard your friend just dispatch a hobgoblin, and yeah, what would you like to do? You can see vaguely that this guy is probably still alive, but because the light is so dim, you can't. Oh, you actually can. You can see barely, like on the edge of it, just barely. Okay. Okay. Roll for attack. Nice. That's a hit. That's a hit. You channel your sheer force of rage, of near death experience, and yeah. Oh, it's a D12 actually. It's oh, it's 1D10. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, you actually, with all your rage and frustration, you blast him into Kingdom Come. So he's like, yeah, and he's now dead. Now you're out of combat. Everyone's out of combat, and and going back to sleep. Yeah. So yeah. Darren approaches and says, "Sorry, I was looking for some water. I didn't expect to be so many hobgoblins surrounding us. That is why I quit adventuring. This is not a life to live." So yeah, he mutters to himself and then just goes back to the campfire and says, "You guys go to sleep. I'll take the third watch." Yep. So yeah, do you guys all continue sleeping? Okay. So the rest of the night is uneventful. Everyone gets some decency in sleeping, and yeah, when they woke up, they're all on your best condition. So yeah, in perfect shape. Yeah. You have a full rest, basically. You have a long rest. Yes, you take a long rest. Yeah. Okay. 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 So yeah. Pants. Worst enemy. Yeah. So you guys all get whoops horses. Yay. I forgot to put that on, but yeah. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, like Darren. Remember, Darren told you guys he prepared horses for you. Yeah, go for it. Like a line of horses just ready for. Just remember, they're not war horses, so yeah, they're just normal horses. So they won't help you in combat. Yeah, they'll probably be scared in combat. So. Now, with your condition back and your AC back, yes, you actually get some experience. Hold on, let me just pull the sheet out. Yeah, I know. 4. So each of you get 80 points of experience. 80 each. You have high hopes. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you'll get them after you finish your quest. I don't know. No. Definitely not. You'll get a minus 1,000 on experience if you slaughter all the horses. Darren will fight you to the end. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. So, do you guys continue traveling? The forest there's dangerous, but like practically uneventful for the second day. Like you see some weird shape along the trail. It's a dangerous place. Like, but the wilderness is not kind. But you don't see that much of creatures just stop you along the way. The trail along the way, Darren explains. This road is called the Treebore Trail, or the Treebore Cutoff, or the Coney Gap. Sorry. This stretch of foothills and rolling, sparsely wooded plains extends between the Sword Mountains to the south of Winterwood to the north. The area gains its name from Old Trail that runs from the distant town of Treebor to the east, winding westward about 100 miles through the abandoned village of Coneyberry, then running north of Fandalen on its way to the high road along the coast. So it's basically a place in between. Yeah. So you walk several miles and encounter nothing of interest for the rest of the 2 days. However, like the third day, you see, like around midway, you break for lunch, probably around noon. And there's a small rock that looks like a grinning face. But otherwise, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so go roll for investigation. Just see what you can find. Yeah, 15. Anyone else who wishes to investigate can just roll for investigation check. Yeah. Okay. So with that investigation, both Alex and Suits realize it's just a rock. No, sorry. Oh, who's Alex? No, both Alex. Sorry, Suits and Tolly. Sorry, it's my bad. It's my bad. Everyone gets 100 experience. No, just kidding. Uh, yeah. So Suits and Tolly investigated, and other than the rock appears to be made by someone. It's not made by nature, definitely. But other than that, it's nothing of special interest to you. It's just a rock. No hidden secrets, no secret passage along. Yeah. Yeah, it's a rock. Oh, okay. With the knowledge you found, it's some tribal. Oh, who's? Sorry, I'm keep hearing loud voices behind. Uh, yeah, I think someone's playing a movie or something. Yeah, let me check. Okay, it's definitely on his end. Yeah. So for what you and Tolly can tell, it's made of by some maybe goblins or a tribal symbol of kind. But it's like too like scattered, and you can't possibly tell from what tribe. Yep. So the second night, no, the third night. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys can tell me what you guys wish to do along the way, and I'll put that into the counting of how much time you spend on learning new stuff or yeah, studying new tricks and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So with your knowledge, you can easily discuss Merkel with Viking. However, Vikings not responding, just sighs. No, just kidding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remaining, go ahead. What would you like to say? Yeah, you can easily tell once they step into the light, like, yeah, or by the smell, yeah, or their hideous look. Yeah, their habit. Okay, yeah, just like a tome of bestiary of sort, basically. Yeah, so you just record stuff. And Hamura, would you like to do anything along these sort of long travels? No. Okay. So yeah, Hamura just wanders around, viewing the sights. Tolly? Okay. Yeah, in between travels because it's 6 days, so yeah, it's a long trip. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, if you wish to if you wish to learn the spells from Glass App spell book, you will have to ask Alice to lend it to you. That's how I rule it. Yeah. No, no. I mean, Riveni will have to ask Suits to lend the book to him, to her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you wish to learn the spells from the book, yeah, yeah. And Tolly, what would you like to do along this long trip? Okay. Mm-hmm. True. You wouldn't want to miss in a formal battle, like in a serious battle. You wouldn't want to miss. So the third day, who's taking first watch? Like at the noon. Okay, Darren's about to take the last watch. So just so you guys know. Okay. So first watch, Suits. Second watch, Viking. Who's third watch? Okay, Tali will do the third watch, and okay, so yeah. So like, okay, right. So Suits, roll for perception check to see if you sense anything on the first watch. Oh, you sense nothing. Everything's peaceful and quiet. You lost your thoughts and books. Yep. Godly, like, everything's fine with. Oh, do you keep watch with Suits as well? Rennie, do you stay awake and keep watch with Suits? Oh no, it depends. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you guys. Okay. So I'll just assume you're doing first watch with Suits. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. 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 And Hamura, which watch would you like to take? Like. Okay, so I'll just assume you take watch with Tali on the second one. Yep. So second watch, peaceful transition, nothing happens. What would you like to do? Do you guys wish to talk to each other or just stay grumpy the whole time? Okay, so yeah, so second watch also uneventful. Third watch, Viking. What would you like to say to Darren? Darren's also on the third watch. Yeah. Okay. Everyone's asleep and so yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah. Never coming back. Oh my god. Phrasing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he says, yeah, he says if Merkel followers or fanatics, which I will refer to, is indeed following you, I would say that's a really dangerous thing to roam around the lands because, yeah, God knows how many assassins it's behind you. I mean, the gauntlet would like to provide you with certain degree of assist, like the most manpower they can dispatch is onto something really dangerous at this point. So yeah, the only thing I can reveal is it's happening on Green East, but nothing more I can say because even within the order there's ranking. So yeah, and forgive an old man who doesn't want to get involved into this dangerous things. Yeah, over 100 years, all you want to do is just settle down in some place and live a peaceful life. So, but if you ever goes into big cities like Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, or Neverwinter, which I assume you were from there, you can always find the orders branches, and you can always request for help. That is why the order exists, is to help the brothers in need and also defend the defenseless. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Even though it's dead, which is a common knowledge, I would recommend you don't use his name that often. You know, for deities, they have senses. They can sense someone who's discussing them, and the following conversation could be heard. So yeah, whenever you say you say them by their code name, like the Lord of the Dead, which is a great way to address them. Yeah, and yeah, there's power in names. And as for the striking first or being considerate, like the order, it's a large group. We can't always do preemptive attacks, especially if we don't understand the situation that well. You might smell something fishy, but there might be a story behind such behavior. Like take the word from an old man who's seen much things in his life. Uh, there's always evil lurking in the shadows, but evil deed doesn't always comes from bad intentions. Like I've seen people done horrible things in the name of good. I've also seen people uh, address themselves as evil. However, deep down they're truly just trying to help. Like just things you never know. It's the mind of people. You never know. Yes. Yes. Well, that's the part that intrigues me. You see, Lord of the Bones, which is also, which is also a title for Merkel. Lord of Bones, like I said, he's long dead. But the thing that curious me is where does their followers, and judging by what you said, his followers still possess powers. Where does that power came from? I have reported situations before, like dangerous situations, ones you couldn't possibly imagine. But this is something new to me. Like I'm not an arcane user, so I can't fathom how those spellcasters do to preserve, or how clerics worship their gods. But I do know their power still comes from the deity. So that is some part you might want to take into consideration. just be careful because you may not be dealing with the deity itself. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the night is uneventful besides the weird news you just received because you, as you can recall, Glassstaff also said something similar to you. So yeah, that's two advice from different people, and yeah, something to consider. So the night is uneventful. By the morning you will rise up fully rested, and now like you can basically see the site of, like, you assume it's closer to Coneyberry. Like you see dampered housing, like forest, like old ruins probably, but yeah, you get this feeling that you're almost there. So after another 2 days of travel, you finally reached Coneyberry, which is along the way over here. And as you can see, this is a picture for Agatha, because tales have been described how she looks like, so that's basically what you guys know. And as you can see, the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made of wrapped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadow. A low doorway leads inside. So you assume that this part is where Agatha lives. So yeah. Do you wish to inspect it first before you enter, or do you wish to just charge in? Okay. Okay. Animal handling, yes! Always animal handling! So, yeah. Anyone who tries to yeah, it's perception to see if you sense anything. Yeah. Yep. Big fat one. So for Rivani, all you see is like, yeah, it's a ruined place. No, perception. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, Rivani, you already roll perception. It's a 9, so yeah. And oh, those are from before. Sorry, my bad. Perception. Roll for it. Perception. Roll for it. And yeah, for for Viking and Rivani, you don't see anything. You don't sense anything. It's just an old ruined place in the forest. But for those of you who have higher perception checks, you see a home of sort is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, and a table, and a reclined couch. All of it old and of elfin craft. So, do you wish to enter the house? Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Undead, right? Yep. So you sense a swarm of dark, cold energy that's within the area. You can't sense the precise location of it, but you do sense that it's almost everywhere. From what your paladin trainings tells you, you recall that this is because Agatha has a deep control of this land, and she's bounded to here, and that's why her energy is almost can be sensed almost anywhere. But like if you like, that's when she's not like projecting her form, that's when she's not. Like that's when she's not projecting her form. If she ever shows herself, you will sense a precise location of it. But for now, it's nothing. You just, yeah. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And Darren adds in at this moment, yeah, and also legend says she's a diviner, and she can practically answer any questions you desire. But legends are legends. I don't know. Yes. You wouldn't want to fight Agatha. Yeah. Okay. So, who's gonna wait out? Okay. Okay. And suits. Okay. Okay. So, Hamura is staying out. Tolly, do you wish to follow? Okay. Okay. So, as Viking, I assume who's leading the group ahead. As you set foot inside the house, the air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. Foolish mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out? And she looks directly at Suits, who's holding a parchment on his hand. She stares at you. Is this a sign of disrespect? Do I look interesting to be recorded? Yeah. It's weird to see a banshee express a expression of confusion. She's like, fair enough. What's your business here? Bargain with me? I accept only tributes. Yeah, like roll for I would say performance or deception. Uh yeah. Or no, actually persuasion is also an option. Do you try to, yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do. Okay. So she smiles uh in a cold amusement. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you are doing recording. Yeah, so Gabriel. Yeah. She cuts you off when she heard been sent here, and she says, I know that you think many things. Ask me one question and I'll give you an answer. From what you can recall, just a refreshing, Sister Gabriel tasked you for searching for a scroll called named Ball Gentle. Uh, you don't know what the scroll does, but that's something she seeks. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, as you present that, she gives if a banshee, if a dead spirit can glow in her eyes, she glows definitely, and she you don't see her moving her hands, but the the comb just floats into her palm. Like you don't even see mage hand floating around. You just see probably a spectral wind just grabs the comb and falls into her hands, and she's like, one of my previous belongings. Very well. Speak for what you want. Fair enough. And she waves to the back of her room, and the back of the house, and you see a tattered, like, weird, like script is like carved alongside the scroll, and it appears to be made out of leather, like a from which you don't know, and it's pulsing in a purple aura, like a strong one, a strong purple aura. And she grabs the scroll and just send it over to you and says, yeah. And the scroll gently lays down. That concludes our business, she said. And she do a gesture of, like, for those of you who are interested, make an history check to see, or investigation to see if you know what this is. She makes a weird gesture of her hands. Yeah, history. Actually, history. Just history check. Sorry, my bad. History check. Yeah. So, yeah, from those of you who are higher than 10, who rolled higher than 10, you notice that it's an old elven gesture, like an common handshake between elves, who says, like, it's business done. So it's basically a way to send out the unwanted guest. So it's basically saying shoo in a glanceful gesture. Yeah. 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 So yeah, you acquire the scroll, and all of you just back out of the cave. Yeah. So yeah, Viking, as the moment you're out of Agatha's house, you feel the slight burn from the scroll, and you see the purplish energy just course through your body. It doesn't do any sort of harm, but more like it's doing some sort of a ritual or performing some sort of arcane. Roll for Arcana check for those of you who are spellcasters. This is specifically for spellcasters. Yeah, with a 20, it's not a natural 20, but with that check, you would. All right, with that check, you would know it's some kind of ritual to perform some sort of identity checking. It's commonly seen in royalties, like from royal families who want to make sure their bloodline is pure of the newborn. So yeah, they will use this kind of magic to determine if it's the rightful heir of sort. Oh, if the ritual fails, like if the determination is like false, it will only glow in like bright blood red, that kind of color. You wouldn't know because this you have to examine the scroll closely for the details of the written part, the writings on the parchment. But at this moment, the scroll glows into a white light, and it burns itself into ashes. Yep. So you now see, like, on your left hand, on the back of your left hand, there is a sigil attached to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sigil of like a sun shaped. Roll for history check.
History.
Yeah, with your background, you should. And yeah, none of you, even with your high rolls, notice what this is. Like, it must be some. It's not from what you can tell. It's not the symbols of any royal families on this land. From what remaining can tell, at least in Neverwinter or Baldur's Gate, from what your background knowledge helps you, it's not any of the royal families in this region. But outside of Sword Coast, you're not sure. Yeah, religion. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's also not any deity symbols. It looks a little bit like Lathander symbols, but it's not. Like, the curvy ways is different. Yeah. And with Hamuras, you don't know anything. It's a nice looking symbol. Yeah, it's a nice looking symbol. But that's about it. I don't know. That's your own doing. Yeah. The glowing stick. How about that? Yeah, so alright. So at this moment, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's also a common stuff for nobles to check if that's their heir. Like, the scroll itself, it serves as an identification spell, sort of, to check for bloodlines. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Roll for history. You're not sure. Yeah, yeah. Go for it. Like with the background of yeah suits, you will probably know. You're not sure. Maybe the elders have told you. Yeah, yeah. 21. It's not celestial related, but it's probably linked something to the astral plane. Something. You're not sure. Yeah, like because astral plane is big. Like there are celestials, there are fiend, there are like all kinds of weird stuff like appears there. But like yes, but the symbol yeah, but the symbol seems to be something like it might be related to astral plane. That's all you can tell. It might be related. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, if you wish to roll for history on Ball Gentle, you guys can all do that. Like, nope, you don't know anything about Ball Gentle. Yeah, with Homer's knowledge, Ball Gentle serves as a famous wizard along the circles. Once upon a time, like it must be centuries ago. Like he's quite famous alongside Baldur's Gate, but that's pretty much all you get. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Heir of Ball Gentle. Okay. Yeah. So you don't even need to roll for anything to check to see if it's you know that this spell was invented by Ball Gentle. Yeah. So with your arcane knowledge, you can easily remember that this spell is like because usually the scrolls, which is named after someone, like any spells, like for example, Melv's acid arrow, is usually created by the wizard who invented the spell. So that's hence their name is on the spell. So the scroll of Ball Gentle, it's probably the wizard's Ball Gentle created this kind of spell, and you assume that's probably why he's famous, because a lot of rich people would love to have the spell identifying if they have the rightful heir, or if they have the bastard son in their house. Yeah, you notice that, like with your knowledge before, you know that if the spell detects a bastard son, it's gonna show like a greenish hue, like a greenish, yeah, greenish aura. Yeah, yeah. The white will be it's pure blood, and it's probably 100% the descendant and with the full potential. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. True. True. That's one way to put it. Yeah. So. Yeah. Spoiler alert. It's already done. It's already done. So, yeah. So you travel back. This time it's still uneventful. Like this time appears that you're not sure if Agatha's aura lingers on you, or something similar might happen. But yeah, the trail is dead quiet. Like there's no animals along the way. Like usually you see rabbits and all that kind of stuff. No small animals along the way. It's like something scared them off entirely. Yeah, and you each get 40 points of experience. Yay! 40. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, definitely. Like I would love you guys to do that. Like, go for it. Mm-hmm. 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 Appears. Mm-hmm. Nice. So you all of you notice this as the grimoire just appears because the light is bright. You can see that. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. So you each like you guys don't even need to roll for anything. You know warlocks gets special packs like with deities, and sometimes when they reach certain knowledge or enlightenment or experience, in this case, a book will show up and address. It depends on what pack they choose. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So. Mm-hmm. 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 Nice. Mm-hmm. You just spread your wings. Yeah. Like, seriously? Whoops. Yeah, so Darren, upon looking this, shows a concerned expression, but he's not talking. He just gives you a concerned look. No, it's not frightened per se. It's more like, kind of like worried. Yeah. Ah. uh, yeah, you get the sense of feeling that because Darren's been and really well experienced traveler and adventurer, he's not frightened at all. He's just concerned because he noticed something. Yeah. And as you spread your wings, uh, your sigil glows brighter and kind of push your wings back. It's not gonna affect how you actually use it, but every time you spread your wings, you feel this restraint, like confinement, like coming from your sigils. What are those? Indeed. Nah, roll for deception to see if they believe you. Yeah, roll for insight. Anyone who wishes to? Nope. Tali, you're too frightened to know. Hamura, you don't know. You're not sure. You think he's probably, but you think he's sincere, but he's giving you this weird vibe. Like Riveni, you are too frightened to care at this moment. Yeah. So only Hamura is half spectacle. Like, yeah. Yeah. But in any case, all of you reach Fandalen. Before you goes back into Fandalen, Darren actually speaks up to you guys and says, like that will be the end of my journey. However, Viking, I would like to trouble you with the matter we discussed earlier. Like, yeah, he informs you about the trouble and did I say that? I'm not sure if I ever. No. Okay, so Darren's like, excuse me for an old man, memory loss happens. So yeah, yeah, as you can see, like you're now part of the order now, and with most member of the gauntlet of the order is within Green East. I don't have anyone else to help me investigate this weird matter that happens in the old Owl Well. And yeah, he describes to you about the old Owl Well, and it's let me see. Come on. Yeah. Probably not weirder than what you have going on you, but yeah, I've heard stories from prospectors in the hills northeast of Fandalen that someone is digging around in the ruins known as Old Owl Well. More disturbingly, several prospectors have reported being chased from the area by undead. Please go to the ruins, which is just a couple of days march northeast of Fandalen, and find out who's there and what they are up to. The ruins are an old watchtower of ancient magical empire known as Netheril. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it. But that's the reason why I'm worried that dangerous magic might be dormant there. Roll for history. All right. So anyone who's a little bit have a little bit his like knowledge and history will know that Netheril was once a great magical empire that rules on the land of like near the Sword Coast, but somehow like they ever since they lost the scroll of Netheril, like it's a powerful item that grants their almost infinite knowledge of magic and arcana and delve into the realm of gods. So with the archmages like tries to kind of ascend themselves into godhood, and along the process the former magic goddess Mithra was killed alongside the archmage and caused a huge explosion, and that brought upon the doom of Netheril. So yeah, it's a it's now scattered around like the world, like because they're once they're at their prime time, there are floating cities, like many of the floating cities are like crafted by these archmages, serve as their towers. So yeah, and yeah, so the sites of Netheril usually means wealth and danger because you never know. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he like please he actually asked Viking for taking on this quest, and yeah, he says, I trust you will do the right thing, and upon all the matters, yeah, you should be checking because you know the reasons. So he's pointing at the undead part because yeah. So yeah, he part way with you guys riding his horse back to Fendalen. What would you guys like to do? Uh, no. The Law Scrolls is the offer from Sister Gabriel is 100 gold pieces, I believe. Just no, not murdering. Like investigate the old all well. Like he's yeah, just to try. He's saying just try to find out what is actually happening there, because you know undeads are being sighted, so he's worried someone is like meddling with the Asian magic. So yeah, he specifically says just investigate instead of just charge in. So because yeah, he's worried that something big might be happening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So you all see, like, do you wish to describe what happened to you? If you wish to, you can go ahead and describe, like Suits does. Or I can help you. Like, if you don't know how to describe it, I can help you with that. Yeah. So you see like a rainbow of colors swirled around Rivani as she's uh like flipping through her spell books. So yeah, like a band of yeah magic aura. Yeah. So that's how your power manifests itself. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Remember to put that on your character list. And yep. Mm-hmm. That's nice. All right. Before you guys delve more into your character sheet, do you guys wish to go back to Fandalon first and rest for the evening, or do you wish to go straight towards the old Outwell? Fandalon. Okay. So, okay. Uh, just put it in the yeah. Uh, put it in your inventory or the loots and bankings, because I'm gonna delete some of them because you already sell them. So yeah. Gone. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, 223. 253. 253 total. Yeah. 253 total. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. So like our arcane users are doing that. Do you wish to approach Sister Gabriel? Okay. So who's tagging along? Like, so yeah. So I assume Riveni is also studying for preparing herself into becoming a greater sorcerer. And that leaves Hamura, Viking, and Tali. Do you guys wish to join him? Okay. So you guys approach at the Shrine of Luck, and the door this time is open because when you get back from your travel, it's actually in the noon, so it's nothing like up early in the morning. So yeah, and you enter the room. Sister Gabriel is sitting there, like praying along to the shrine. So yeah, yeah. The moment she finishes her ceremony, she turns around and yeah, really glad to see Viking and the others. Yeah, so she turns around and says, "Ah, brother Viking, you're back. How's the trip? I assume you went to the Agatha's lair because Darren was with you." Did you acquire the item? Yeah. Okay. So the moment you say this, her eyes brightened and she uh kind of do a gesture that you assume is waving, but yeah, and then you see Bree, the halfling bard you just encountered earlier, and as well as Vor, they came out from behind the shrine, and yeah, they're like excited and curious in their eyes, and yeah, Sister Gabriel says, "I believe the ceremony is complete, and I believe you found what you're looking for. I'll leave you guys to it." And yeah, you're not. You're with suits, I assume, because you're studying all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So yeah, they approaches you, and at this moment, Bree looks a little bit confused because she get a glance of Tali, like a really good glance of Tali at this time. So she's like, "Wait a minute, you look like someone I used to know. Hmm, that's weird." No, 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 no. She's also in the wood elf. I mean, I don't know. Like, you just strike me like she's got this distinct feature. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, go ahead. Insight check. Roll for insight. Mm, Yeah, it's probably one of those discriminations, like how all dwarves look the same, how all halfling looks the same. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. And yeah, with your insight check, you see she's sincere. Like, she's really confused at this moment because she just couldn't put the face to a name yet. Like, put your face to the name yet. Yeah, I used to know her. Like, she was, yeah. But anyway, that's not what we're yeah, that's not what we're discussing today. Or then and they kind of bows to Viking, like uh yeah, they bow like 90-degree bows to you. They looked at each other with confusion and kind of awkwardness. Even more confused at this point. And you see the deep known war just coughed. Just try to break the awkwardness and says, any case, yeah, I believe you're the lost heir of who we search for. Yeah. I know this is all confusing and disturbing, but trust me, we mean you no ill intention. We're just glad to find you. We can't say like there's a magical contract binding us. We're just tasked in finding you. Like I was following my campus, which is weird. It's not just, it wasn't pointing at you before, it was pointing at her. And he points at Hamura. Then he do a like a yeah, he does this secret chanting, like kind of the magical of nature. And you see the where do you put your bloodstone? Where did you put it? And because you kept it, right? I remember. So in your personal belongings, I assume it's not in the bag of holding. Yeah. So the bloodstone actually glows in blood red, and with yeah, within your armor, and with a hand wave, you see the bloodstone just flies out with the mage hand. Pardon me for being so rude. Yeah, like, apologies, my lady. And he 90-degree bows at you, like, really sorry, but yeah. And he points at the bloodstone, saying, that is awkward. Now it's pointing at both of you, like the stone as well as Viking. I guess you guys should be joining us once you're done with your quest. It's not of urgent matters. And he says that in a hesitant tone. He's trying really hard to think how to address this, and says, hit dice. Why hit dice? All right. No, you guys have average. Remember, you guys have average hit points when you level up. So just pick, yeah, just pick the one that's average. And he just says, you know what? I noticed that you guys have more matters to attend to at this point, and I wouldn't want to hinder you from that. And he just quickly pulls out something of a parchment, and he writes down something and sets it on fire. Just and you see he blows the ashes to Viking as well as Hamura and Tali. Three of them. Actually, yeah, go ahead. He actually blows towards mainly on Viking and Tali. Like, roll a dex save. And the glittering dust just attaches onto your body, but it's not doing any harm. It's just glowing in a shimmering, like a shimmering light. Yeah. No. Yeah, he looks awkwardly at the glitter dust that's pouring on your junk. He just with a clip of a hand, and the glittering dust just vanishes like it was never there. And he says, yeah, pardon me for this, but this will help me better locate where you guys are at. And yeah, once you guys are done, just I'm really sorry, but this is you notice that the dust is not onto you. Like Hamura, the dust is actually not on you. Because he diverted the attention to both of you. To both Viking and Tully, and he was like, apologies, but this is a matter of necessity. So once you guys are done with your business, just write down the scroll, and we'll notice that your guys are ready. And yeah. Yeah, the Deep Gnome Artificer. Okay. Roll for. Whoops.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So you're leaving church. Yeah, actually, intimidation. I thought you were gonna grab him. Okay. So intimidation check. Yeah, I know, but with the grapple, roll for a d20 plus your strength modifier. Basically, just click on strength and see if you grab him. Athletics, yeah, that'll work. Athletics, and let's see if the Deep Gnome makes it. Well, he fails. Like, Bree at this moment saying, seeing this, so you grab the Deep Gnome by the throat. He's like, Bree's like, pardon War. He's not really good with social interactions. He's like, and you see Vor just sighs, like, because apparently Bree is the one that's not able to be unawkward. But yeah, like, Vor thinks he's doing the right thing. Bree just continues. Vor thinks he's doing the right thing. I mean, it's not because we want to hunt you down or anything. It's just a precaution because we need to leave this place like in a few days. So yeah, and Vor's like, look, the tracker's dust is only be able to track by an artificer like me, who handcraft the item. So if you're worried of you're easily being tracked by other ill-intended companies, you don't have to worry about it. It's just a thing. He's not. Like I said, I'm bound by magical contract. I can't discuss more, or I'll be dead before I can ever tell you anything. But like I said, I can't. That's how magical contract works. He's like looking at you with disbelief. Yeah. You want to see how it functions? Here it goes. And he like just try to say a word. Apparently it's forbidden. And you see the like a red aura just wraps around his mouth, just like bans him from ever saying anything. He just don't speak. He just couldn't speak, and he points at the ban. Yeah, Homura's already out of the church. She's already back in the tavern, drinking wines and just yeah. Bree's like, it's already gone per se. Like it leaves a sense of like trail. Like it's not yeah. Like you notice that Vor is rolling his eyes like you're just making it worse. But Vor's like, you know what? I can't dispel it. It'll wear off like in a matter of a month. So yes, it's a magical item. That's what I do. Like artificers create magical items. Just what I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a sheriff of the town. Yes. Like I said, I won't be here in a few days, so yeah. Manners. And he flips, like as you were continuing talking, he clicks and he vanishes. And like before he vanishes, he said, "I'll see you in Greenies, Bree." Yeah. And Bree's like, "Wait a second, why leave me here? I mean, Vor." And you see just Vor just disappears like yeah, and leaving Bree awkwardly staring at you guys like, guys, I don't have anything to do with this. I mean, he always does the stuff without us consulting me first. I mean, that's just how Vor does things. I mean, you gotta understand, he's a big gnome. He doesn't really know like how to social with people. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, really sorry. Yeah.
Like,
Sister Gabriel is like, yeah. You'll see this as selling, but in the end, you'll be grateful. But yeah, a promise is a promise. I will held up my end of the bargain and give you 100 gold piece for your trouble. No, I thought you were asking Sister Gabriel. Oh, Bree. Oh, sorry. Okay. Bree's like kind of in a try to hold up her laughter, kind of. All right. she pulls out her like pouch and hands over to Sister Gabriel, and then Sister Gabriel gave it back. Yeah, it's like she says. Sister Gabriel says, "Don't blame Bree. This is not her fault. Like, in fact, like I said, you're now resentful, but someday you'll be grateful for how they find you so early instead of someone else." And yeah, if you could forgive Bree, I'll held up my end of the bargain and gives you the contract we agreed upon. Mm-hmm. Nope, she's not. She just smiles. Intimidation. You wouldn't want to intimidate the priest of luck. Yeah, in her own house. Yeah. So she just smiles at you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you take the 100 gold pieces she gave you? Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. So yeah, just nice. Being wizard is a expensive career. Yeah. Warlock. Just they once they finished, I'll say yeah. Like, and now will be the time to end our session because yeah, it's about the time. Yeah, go ahead. Like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Yeah. They eat stuff. Like familiars also still eat stuff. Like they just don't have the need to eat it. They can still eat. Yeah. So yeah, that will nice. So yeah. In darkest dungeon, just go to the medication bay. Just clear your disease. Well, awesome session, guys. Lot of revealing and yeah, nice. And some more near death experience under your belt. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, deduct that from your character sheet. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, awesome, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you won't be with us the next time. Okay. Good to know. Uh, if there's one more of you who's not able to join us, I'll say we put the session on hold for the next week. And yep. Anyone else? If anyone else, it's like yeah. If you don't have to say it right now. You can say it along the week. Just inform me before Saturday, before next Saturday starts. Or in some of our case, it's before next Friday, basically. Yeah. So yay, awesome. Well, bye guys. That's it.